Dear students, welcome back in the series of video lessons for Standard 4 Computer Science. I hope you all are healthy, fit and fine and must be following a good routine. In today's video lesson, which is the first video lesson of Evaluation 2, you will learn about input and output devices. In this lesson, you will learn why do we need input and output devices, input, process and output cycle, examples and use of input devices, examples and use of output devices. So let us begin with today's video lesson. Why do we need input and output devices for a computer? As shown on your left hand side, human body uses different sense organ to collect the information from the outside world. That information goes in human brain where it is processed, and depending on that information we do some actions. Same way, computer requires some medium through which it can collect the data from the outside world, and depending on that it will perform different tasks. So to collect that information we need input and output devices. Let us understand what is meant by IPO cycle. IPO stands for input, process and output. This is a cycle which is followed by a computer for doing its work. As shown in the slide, it starts from collecting data from the outside world. To collect this data, we need input devices. Data can be in the form of text, images, videos or audio. All this data is given to the computer by using different input devices. This data goes inside the CPU. Inside the CPU, the data is processed to get some meaningful information. After processing of data, this information is given back to the user with the help of output devices. So to deliver the information to the user, we need output devices. So this is all about input, process and output cycle. Every action of computer, this process is followed. Now in next few slides, you will learn about different input devices. So the use of input device is to collect the data from outside world and give it to the computer. The most commonly used input devices are keyboard and mouse. Keyboard is a text-based input device. It is used to give alphabets, numbers, special characters and other text-based input to the computer. Mouse. Mouse is a pointing device. It has two buttons which are referred as left click and right click. It also has a scroll bar. By using this, we can control the movement of cursor, which is a tilted arrow which you can see on the desktop screen. We can move that cursor on the computer screen with the help of mouse. Scanner. Scanner is a graphic input device. Suppose if we have a picture, an image on the paper, and if you want to transfer this image inside a computer in digital form, then in such case we use scanner. You have to simply keep that image on the paper inside the scanner, and then a digital form of that image will go inside the computer. Joystick. Joystick is also a pointing device. It is mostly used to play the computer games. Light pen. It is a pointing device and it is used to select a displayed menu item or draw pictures on the monitor screen. Trackball. Again, trackball is an input device. It is mostly used in notebook or laptops of the computer. If you are using laptop, you might have seen that if you don't connect outside mouse to the laptop, then also you can work with it. It has that mouse pad, and on that mouse pad you can left click, right click, or select some atom. Microphone. Microphone is a audio input device which is used to input audio to a computer. Barcode reader. Barcode reader is a device which is used to read the barcoded data. Barcoded data means the data in the form of light. You must have seen this type of devices in different shops where barcode can be scanned and the information about that product goes directly inside the computer. Optical mark reader. This is a special type of device which is used to read optical marks. This type of devices are mostly used to correct the OMR sheets. Output devices. Output devices are used to give the information from computer to the user. So after the information is processed inside the computer, that information is given to the user by using output devices. The most commonly used output device is monitor. Monitor is used to give image and video output. As you can see in the picture, there are different types of monitors like a CRT monitor, LCD monitor, or LED monitor. Printer. Printer is the output device which prints the output on the paper. There are different types of printers like dot matrix printer, laser printer, inkjet printer, etc. Speaker or a headphone. This is a sound output device. It is used to hear a sound output from a computer. Now there are some devices which works in bidirectional way. Bidirectional means with the help of this device you can give some information to the computer or you can take some information from the computer. For example, pen drive. You all must be using pen drive to store the data. Now data can be stored from computer to a pen drive or from pen drive to a computer. So it works in both the way. It can work as input device or it can work as an output device. DVD read write. This is used to store the data. Data can be stored from computer to the DVD or from DVD to the computer. So again this device works in a bidirectional way. So in this way, in today's video lesson, you have learnt about different types of input and output devices. I hope you must have understood the today's topic. Thank you.